Yo, what's up, people of YouTube? This is Source Croxton, and I'm here to give you guys my thoughts on a certain subject that I'm going to explain to you after tell you guys why I'm doing this in the first place. But I've been watching, these reviews on Naruto, like, people just talking about either episodes or just characters in general, and I can't seem to find one about people talking about Kabuto. Now, the thing about this is that, all I hear is, oh, Madara this, Toby that, Naruto, Sasuke, all this stuff. It's just packed in, who Madara is, who he really is, and then all these theories and stuff like this. And I'll talk about what Sasuke is gonna do, what's Naruto gonna do, what's the end gonna be like, and stuff like this. And nobody talks about Kabuto. I can't find a single review about Kabuto. So I decided I was gonna do it for you guys. And it's basically just what I think is gonna happen with Kabuto. Because, I know I'm guessing not a lot of people are paying attention to him, even though they should. Because in my opinion, Kabuto is the biggest threat in the entire series, considering the fact that he's the only evil villain since part one. Excluding Sasuke, obviously. But I'm talking about like in part one, he started as a bad guy since the very beginning. So, and I think a lot of people are forgetting that. Um, I mean, Kabuto is the one that helped Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura get ahead in the exams, and he dropped out, which everybody thought was suspicious, and considering the fact that he had taken the test multiple times already and failed, um, I don't know, just everybody was suspicious about this, and it's actually a very good thing they were because he turned out to be a bad guy who was working for Orochimaru since the very beginning, and his goal basically was to get Sasuke to Orochimaru so that he could plant the curse, so that Orochimaru could get the power of the Uchiha. Now, after that, we saw Kabuto when Jiraiya and Naruto went to look for Tsunade, and then Kabuto was trying to get Tsunade to heal Orochimaru's arms, since the third Hokage had sealed him away. Again, Kabuto, he's working here for Orochimaru and all this stuff, and he fought Tsunade and kind of won, to be honest. He technically won, even though Tsunade kind of got him. He beat her, and when Naruto used the Rasengan against him, even though it hit, he had done the jutsu that kind of weakened the power of the Rasengan, and he healed himself. So, right there, it shows how efficient he is. Um, and we've seen him throughout the series, just all this stuff and nobody cares, nobody pays attention to him because they just see him as just another character, but they shouldn't, because he's done more in the series than any other character. In my opinion, I'm gonna start with this idea. I'm thinking that Kabuto's gonna screw everybody over. Why do I say this? If you guys remember the episode where Kabuto went to Yamato and Kakashi and Naruto and gave them intel on the Akatsuki, right? Kind of like who's in the Akatsuki and the plans and all this stuff. Like he gave them intel on the Akatsuki. And at this point, he was already fused with the Orochimaru, his cells. Now, after that, he went to the Akatsuki and said, "Hey, I'm gonna help you guys win the war. I can, revive your fellow comrades and help you guys fight." Okay, so whose side is he on? Nobody knows. In my opinion, I think Kabuto is just thinking about him. He's giving people this, giving the other side this, to kind of give them kind of get them more prepared for the other one. But the fact is that since they both know about the other one, then they're gonna prepare for this. But since they already know, then they're gonna have this instead. And so basically, the original plans just go to waste because the other team's already prepared for the previous start. So what do I think about this? You know, Kabuto is basically just gonna rule the world. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, think about this. If these two powerful forces clash with the intel that doesn't even exist anymore, then what the heck's going on here, right? I mean, because Kisame was able to deliver the intel, so obviously, and now we know that it was delivered. So we're always going to prepare for this, change strategies to be able to counter the fact that they know intel on us. The thing about it is that Toby doesn't know that Kabuto gave Konoha intel on the Akatsuki. But the thing of it is, Toby doesn't even trust Kabuto. Nobody trusts Kabuto, and as well they shouldn't. But either way, Kabuto here has a power to help Toby fight in the war. So he's not gonna just say, "Oh, no, I don't trust you. Too bad. You get out of here." No, because then he goes to the other side and helps them win the war. See what I'm getting at here? Nobody, nobody's thinking about this stuff. Kabuto is just a narrow-minded person. He focuses on his goals, and he goes for his goals. He doesn't care. He tries to screw everybody else over so that he can stay on top. He's proved this over and over. He's a very intellectual guy. He's powerful. I mean, we've seen him fight, and to be honest, he's pretty strong. Um, he's a medical ninja, and he can resurrect the dead. He's probably like the perfect shinobi. So, he's smart, he's strong, he has medical ninjutsu, and he can revive the dead without dying. What more? What more do you need to be a strong shinobi than those four things? Because in a team, you have smart, intellectual person, you have the strong guy, you have a medical ninja. Those three things Kabuto has. So that's why I say. Sorry about that. What's that going back? So what do you? I mean, seriously. Uh, I just think Kabuto is probably these. If obviously Naruto is supposed to be stronger than him, but I think Kabuto is probably one of the strongest characters in the entire series. Now, what I think Kabuto's role is going to be like is, after the war happens, he's going to be the center of attention because there's nobody paid it. Nobody cared or thought about paying attention to him. Then nobody's going to prepare for what he's going to do. Because just because he's helping Toby fight the war doesn't mean that he himself is going to be fighting the war. No, 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 no. He's going to be in the back waiting for this all to be over. So what I think is going to happen, so it's the war's over. Whatever happens happens because we can't really say who's going to die. Obviously, Toby's going to lose if because it's just the show is Naruto, so obviously Naruto's side is going to win. Excuse me. So we know. I mean, through that we can speculate that Toby's gonna win and lose. My bad. Toby's gonna lose. How we don't know yet, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna lose anyway. And then Kabuto's gonna step in and score a home run because no one's gonna be expecting it. Does Toby die? We won't know until it happens. But it doesn't matter if he does or not. Kabuto's gonna step in and he's gonna go against everybody now, and he has all the resources that he needs. He can resurrect the dead. He has his own army of the strongest shinobi in the entire world. To be honest, I think that if Kabuto is gonna be this, I'm gonna say this. There's a video that I'm gonna put in the description down below, but that I saw. It was kind of a this guy's predictions on whether or not there should be a third series. Now, if there just so happens to be a third series, I have no doubt in my mind that Kabuto is going to be the main villain. I mean, think about it. I want your thoughts down below on whether or not you think Kabuto is going to be the main villain of the series after Toby loses. Because, I mean, obviously, and whatever happens with Sasuke happens, but he's not going to be the main villain. If he turns into a good guy, he's a good guy. Even if he stays evil, he's not going to be the main focus. Kabuto is, in my opinion. So I want your thoughts. Write down in the description below whether you think Kabuto is going to be the main bad guy. or not. It's up to you guys. But let's see what else is. And let's also add this to Kabuto's arsenal. He's fused with the Orochimaru. Now, so besides the fact that he himself was already strong to begin with, now he's immortal. If it works exactly the way it was with Orochimaru. So you just keep adding all this stuff, and it just keeps leading you to. I mean, it keeps leading me to believe that Kabuto is truly going to rule the world. Excuse me. Of course, until Naruto stops him, but for him to get to that point, he would still have to get. I mean, he's pretty strong already. He's strong enough at this point to defeat Toby, but he's not strong enough, in my opinion, to defeat Kabuto. Get what I'm saying? Yet? I mean, Naruto's resources are very limited. He has three techniques, and the QB. It's not a lot. I mean, Shadow Clone, Rasengan with all its forms, and the summoning, which he rarely uses. The last time he used the summoning was when he was fighting Pain. That was forever ago. And then the Nine Tails. QB Chakra Mode, yeah, it's like I said, it's good enough to fight Toby, but in my opinion, it's not good enough to fight Kabuto. So I think that Naruto would have to develop even more to be able to defeat Kabuto. So I guess that's all my thoughts on this whole Kabuto incident. Leave your the answer to my question. Do you think Kabuto will be the next main villain in the series? Another thing I could say was, what do you think Kabuto's new abilities fused with Orochimaru? Be at its strongest. And yeah, video responses are welcome as well. Any comments, positive or negative, I don't really care. Just leave them down below, and then thumbs up if you like the video. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.